photograph. Pretty much means to draw light in Greek. So it's really all about capturing light when it comes to photography. So when you're taking photos, auto mode is great. It lets the camera calculate the best settings, but sometimes the results are not what you had hoped. So how can you control the exposure? Well, if you remember, Catherine was talking about shooting in manual mode. This gives you control over the three basic elements of exposure. First, let's talk about aperture, or f-stop. That F number on the lens indicates how much you can open the aperture to let in or block out light. The smaller the number, the more light you can let in. Then there's ISO. This indicates how sensitive the SLR's image sensor is to the amount of light present. The higher the ISO number, the more sensitive the sensor is in low light scenarios. Shutter speed. This indicates the length of time the camera shutter is open, exposing the image sensor to light for one single image. Understanding and controlling these elements takes some practice, but the results will be amazing. Now, let's get back to more shutter wars.
I feel good about what we shot today. Evelyn, like I said, was the most beautiful, fantastic wonder child, so I just feel really good about what we got. The ISO was low. It was about 500, between 400 and 500, because when the light is bright outside, you want to keep it lower.
Smiles, just straight, no smiles. Pretend like you're thinking about something sad. Good job, sweetheart.
I don't use reflectors when I shoot normally. There's a lot of natural reflectors that you can get because light will bounce off of any light surface. So the walls and the sidewalks that we're using were kind of working as natural reflectors for me. I use a MacBook Pro. I have that with me, and I use Photoshop to post-process. And I use a lot of actions. Do you want me to mention like who I use? Okay. All right. I use a lot of actions in Photoshop, and I primarily use Photoshop for all of my post-processing. I'm super excited. Post-processing is really where I feel like my artistic creativity can shine. I think it's going to be 50% the picture and 50% the processing. It has to merge together to make a great image. So.
With her experience and talent, there's no doubt Crystal's photo shoot will be a success. Let's turn our attention now to the newest photographer of the group, Marcus Watts, as he shares his conceptual approach to Haley's photo shoot.
She's gonna be sitting like this, and then she's gonna basically be like, I hate to watch TV. I'd rather play with my toys and read my books than watch TV. So I have the TV shrink wrap, and she's gonna be sitting right here. And plus the feel of this warehouse gives it that disturbed look. So I'm ready to pull it off.
Today's photo challenge was basically to shoot the children and have a concept of innocence and disturb. For the disturb, I took some shrink wrap and wrapped up the TV and had like a moody setting to give it more of a vibe that she doesn't want to watch TV. You know, she had the expressions on her face like, you know, I don't want to watch TV, and did a good job. I took the innocence and had her basically read, have toys in the background, and give her that innocent, you know, child's play type of look. Today I used the Nikon D90. It's my favorite camera. It's something I typically usually shoot with. But for my lens, I used the 18 to 55 today, just because of the simple fact that, you know, I knew I was going to get close with my models.
The 30-minute photo challenge is over. The contestants finished without a hitch. And with all the sugary treats some of the kids had, you can bet they had a great time being models for a day.
Or even Ivory, I was just watching from the background, but to be able to have that kid sit amongst all of those donuts is like any kid's dream. So to watch that kid just dig into these donuts and fill his face and not care was so cute.
His eyes matter.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure that kid's gonna have a sugar rush and he's not gonna be able to eat lunch, but hey, that's the price to pay for free photos.
I mean, we're pretty good, so, you know, we just, man, about 5 minutes later we were done, so. What's the secret? Candy, man. Candy, and I took all my shots yesterday, so I just kind of came in here and faked it, you know?
And now, the contestants' photos. It's down to the wire. The photographers are here to win, and the judges hold nothing back.
I could tear this apart a million different ways when it comes to reflective surfaces, and honestly would have taken another 10 hours to get it right.
Amateur or seasoned pro, it's anyone's game. Of these 6 talented photographers, who will win the judges' vote to be the best? Watch the conclusion and see who wins a brand new Think Tank photo bag and a special gallery event hosted by the Art Soiree in Georgetown.